In order to estimate with percents, we should be familiar with some benchmark percents. For example, 25%. When we're considering 25% of an amount, this would be equivalent to finding a quarter of the amount. Some other ones that are easy to work with, 50%. 50% would be a half of the amount. 75%, if we know what 1/4 is, then to determine 75% of the amount, take 25% and multiply it by 3 to get 3/4 of the amount. 100%, of course, would be the whole. 10% might be a little trickier, but 10% of an amount would be 1/10 of the amount, or take the amount and divide it by 10. Let's use those estimating skills now to determine the estimate for each of those percents for 58.99. So 58.99 is a difficult number to work with, so maybe the first thing we should do is round 58.99 to an easier number to work with. So let's take that amount and let's round it to, say, 60. That's going to be an easier number to work with. So now, 60, what is each of these percentages? 50% of 60 would be half of it, or 30. 25% would be 1/4 of 60, which is 15. Of course, 100%, the easiest one, is the entire whole, or 60 and 60. 75% would be 3/4 of 60. Since we know what 1/4 is, 15, we're going to multiply that by 3, and we get 45. Lastly, 10%, 1/10 of 60. Take 60 and divide it by 10, and we have 6. Usually with these benchmarks, you can get a lot of other percents. For example, if I wanted to know what 15% is, and estimate what 15% of 58.99 is, again rounding it to 60, I know that 10% is 6. So 5% must be half of that quantity, or 3. So a rough estimate of 15% would be 9, the total of those two. So 15% would be 9.